So, Wario. It seems that he's been spacing himself away from the Super Mario series. I mean, it's sort of expected since he has his own series going on, similar to how Yoshi and Donkey Kong do. But does Wario really belong with the Super Mario series anymore? It seems like he's only appearing in their titles where there's a lot of people, not their main titles, such as Super Mario 3D World. It was very interesting to see that Rosalina was a playable character, as opposed to Wario. Now, back in the early 2000s, when the DS was sort of starting to become more popular, or I should say mid-2000s, Wario was included into a lot. He was included into Super Mario 64, he was sort of included into the mini-games in New Super Mario Bros. DS, but ever since then, we haven't really seen much of him in the main title, or in the main installments. And it seems like his own series that he has is getting more popular. Now, you could argue that maybe Yoshi and Donkey Kong don't belong because the same thing can be said about them. However, with Donkey Kong, he's actually the one who started the whole Super Mario series anyway, so he deserves to be there for that. And plus, Donkey Kong has just always sort of, made his appearances, and it's not like he's completely separated himself. Whereas with Wario, he even has a new design of clothing, and he has a bunch of different things in his game that are completely different from the Super Mario game. It seems that there's no crossover whatsoever anymore. And as far as Yoshi goes, Yoshi shares enemies with Mario, meaning in some of the Yoshi games you can find Super Mario enemies like Piranha Plants and Chain Chomps and Shy Guys, and even a couple of the Yoshi series installments have had Mario in them, such as Yoshi's Island DS, Yoshi's Island everything else. But with Wario, he just really seems distant, and it's really interesting to see all his different courses into Super Smash Bros. And how they're so different from the Super Mario courses. And I mean, the Yoshi courses sort of seem similar, and the Donkey Kong courses, you could see the semi-resemblance. But what I find even more interesting than all of that is that Donkey Kong, some of his other adventures outside of Super Mario are actually represented into Super Mario series, such as like every other Mario Kart installment having a Donkey Kong jungle or something like that. It definitely shows where Donkey Kong's coming from, and it actually gives insight into his series. As opposed with Wario, it doesn't show any of that in Mario Kart. So it's very weird that Wario doesn't really show himself that much as he is in his Wario series in the Super Mario series. So for that reason, I do think Wario sort of does need to separate himself from the Super Mario series, because all he's doing at this point is sort of wasting a character slot in a lot of big games like Mario Kart 8 and stuff like that. And plus, Wario, if you noticed, in the Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge, he was not actually included as one of Mario's quote-unquote friends. Now you could argue this is because he's literally not Mario's friend, but Bowser Jr. and Bowser were included, along with Donkey Kong. And here's what's even funny, is that Diddy Kong and Rosalina were included, but not Wario. It seemed like back in, like I was saying, around 2004, Wario was only the third man, he wasn't always on the outsides, he was always joining in when he could. But now he seems like just another Mario character that people just can select in a Mario Kart game. He's becoming almost as irrelevant as Lakitu, which it pains me to say that Lakitu is irrelevant because I love him so much. But basically, that's all I wanted to say. Wario does not belong into the Super Mario series.